I had nerves because I cared so deeply about the women and the people that go through this every day.
What was the most challenging scene for you to get right?
Oh my God, all of them. This whole movie, honestly, the work that I did on screen was easier than the work that I did off screen.
Whoa, it was, I saw the red flags, but they didn't look red. They looked kind of fuchsia and cute. But I ignored them.
We plan to release every single text messages between the two of them. We want the documents to be out there. We want people to make their determination based on receipts.
Was there a coordinated smear campaign to bring down Blake Lively?
100% no.
Welcome back to Tea Time with Tina. Okay, people, now picture this. Blake Lively, Hollywood's golden girl, sitting in a courtroom, gripping the armrest so tight it might snap. Her usual cool, composed smile, gone. Replaced by wide eyes and the kind of nervous energy you'd expect from someone realizing they just sent a screenshot of a conversation back to the person they were gossiping about. Yeah, it's that bad. Justin Baldoni's lawyer isn't just holding a briefcase. He's practically dragging a suitcase stuffed with receipts, text messages, and behind-the-scenes footage that Blake definitely didn't want to see the light of day. The courtroom? Silent. You could hear a pin drop, or maybe the sound of Blake's internal screaming. Before we spill all the tea, don't forget to like and subscribe cause, let's face it, we all got bills to pay. Now back to the drama. Gone are the days when Blake brushed off the accusations with a flip of her perfect hair. Now it's giving full-blown panic mode. Rumor has it, she even tried to casually sip water during the hearing, but the cup was shaking like she was holding a mini earthquake in her hands. And here's the kicker. This evidence might not just damage her reputation, it could obliterate it. So, what exactly did Justin's legal team uncover that has Blake looking like she's about to bolt for the exit?
There are evidence for all these points. There are text messages for all these points. And unlike any case that I've handled in my entire career, it's the one case we're going to put every single text message, every single document, everything on a website for everyone in the public to read, come to their own conclusions. And they can determine whether or not there was sexual harassment here, there was a smear campaign, or there was retaliation, because we have proof and receipts that absolutely and unequivocally show this is not true.
Oh, buckle up, because this courtroom drama is messier than a reality show reunion. And trust me, you won't believe what comes next. Okay, so here's where things go from messy to catastrophic. Blake Lively hit Justin Baldoni with a lawsuit claiming harassment and emotional distress. Pretty serious stuff. But Justin? Oh, he didn't just clap back. He launched a full-on legal missile, a $250 million defamation lawsuit against the New York Times like, surprise, I'm not just fighting back, I'm taking everyone down with me. Imagine being Blake, thinking you've got this in the bag, and then bam! Justin's lawyer strolls in like he's starring in his own courtroom drama, casually dropping evidence like it's hot. Text messages, videos, and maybe even a carrier pigeon with receipts. The evidence wasn't just damaging, it was the legal equivalent of a mic drop. Sources say that when Justin's lawyer started laying out the evidence, Blake's jaw practically hit the floor. One witness even claimed she looked like she was calculating how fast she could crawl under the table. And let's talk about Justin's energy. Man was calm, cool, and collected. He probably had time to sip on an oat milk latte while his lawyer dismantled Blake's entire case. But wait, it gets better. Turns out, some of Blake's allegations don't exactly line up with receipts in hand.
And really important and whatnot. Blake Lively, if she was sexually harassed to such a degree in this film and in this situation, she wouldn't have returned to the film. And they had sat down and they had talked about what her complaints were. The unfortunate thing is she actually didn't read the book and didn't understand what the book was about.
One minute she's accusing Justin of making her uncomfortable. The next, there's footage of them sharing a laugh on set. Awkward. It's like claiming you hate pineapple on pizza but getting caught ordering extra pineapple. So now the courtroom is split, Blake's side looking like they just ran out of excuses, and Justin's side flipping through pages of evidence like they're reading bedtime stories. And we haven't even scratched the surface of this legal roller coaster. Trust me, this drama is far from over. If Blake thought things couldn't get worse, oh honey, they just did. Turns out, Justin Baldoni isn't the only one filing lawsuits. Yep, word on the street is that Blake might be facing a lawsuit herself. And not the kind where you can just apologize and buy someone a fancy gift basket. We're talking serious legal smoke. Rumors are swirling that industry insiders are gearing up to sue Blake for defamation over some behind-the-scenes chaos she allegedly stirred up. And let's be real, Blake is probably Googling, can stress wrinkles be reversed overnight? As we speak. Sources even say she's been triple-checking her texts to make sure she doesn't accidentally leak more drama. But back to Justin's evidence, because, wow, his lawyer dropped leaked text messages between Blake and the production team, where she's hyping Justin up like he's the second coming of Hollywood royalty. These are texts sent right before she made those harassment claims. Suspicious? Yeah, just a bit. And then boom, security footage rolls out. One clip shows Blake and Justin casually chatting and laughing on set, on the very same day she claimed to feel uncomfortable.
And if you get down to the specific allegations, I mean, what this film was about domestic violence. This film was about sex scenes that involve, rough behavior and domestic violence and serious issues like that. And at every turn, to the extent that Justin, anybody felt uncomfortable in any way on the film, Justin took responsibility for it.
Girl, how do you explain that? The jury probably needed popcorn for this one. Blake's inner circle is reportedly scrambling, trying to spin this in her favor. One source said she's considering blaming stress and miscommunication. Classic. Meanwhile, Justin's team is sitting back like, please go on, we have all day. Oh, and let's not forget the leaked emails where Blake allegedly demanded more screen time and executive producer credit. Guess what happened right after she was denied? Yup, the allegations rolled in. Coincidence? The courtroom doesn't think so. At this point, Blake's PR team might be drafting apology tweets in advance, because if more evidence like this drops, she might need them. Now here's where things get extra weird. Blake Lively's usual ride or die crew? Dead silent. Taylor Swift? Radio silence. Ryan Reynolds? Not even a snarky tweet. You know it's bad when Ryan's not cracking jokes. It's like everyone collectively decided to put their phones on airplane mode. Even Blake's co-stars from It Ends With Us are acting like they've never met her. Not a single Instagram story, no vague, supportive tweets. Nothing. Hollywood is quieter than a library at midnight. And you have to wonder, what do they know that we don't? Industry insiders are whispering that people are distancing themselves to avoid getting caught in the crossfire. I mean, who wants to stand next to a house on fire? Some sources even claim Taylor and Ryan are nervous about getting pulled into the drama. Can you imagine the group chats right now? Hey, should we post a throwback or just stay quiet? And let's be honest, the silence is speaking louder than words. Fans are speculating like crazy. Did Blake burn some bridges behind the scenes? Or are her friends just waiting for this storm to pass? Meanwhile, Justin's team is probably sending fruit baskets to everyone who stayed quiet. Hollywood is a small town, and loyalty is currency. And right now, it looks like Blake's credit is maxed out. Oh, but don't worry. This silent treatment is just the calm before the storm, because once the next round of receipts drops, you know everyone will have something to say. Oh, but wait, this isn't just courtroom drama. This is Hollywood, baby. And in Hollywood, nothing is ever what it seems. Rumor has it Blake wasn't just acting in It Ends With Us. She wanted to run the show. Word is, she pushed hard for an executive producer credit. When that didn't happen, suddenly, accusations started flying. Talk about plot twists. It's giving, if I can't have it, nobody can. Sources even say Blake was rewriting scripts and making strong suggestions to the director. Girl, this isn't Gossip Girl. You can't just scheme your way to the top, but the timing? Oh, the timing. 1 minute she's being denied power, the next she's filing lawsuits. Suspicious? You tell me. Meanwhile, Justin's team is sitting back like, here's another receipt. Blake might be learning the hard way that in Hollywood, power moves can backfire faster than a red carpet wardrobe malfunction. Oh, you thought this was just about lawsuits? Think again. Enter the rumor mill. Some fans believe Blake and Justin's on-set chemistry wasn't entirely professional. Yep, whispers are swirling that they might have been more than just co-stars. People are pointing fingers at some flirty text messages that mysteriously surfaced. You know, the kind where you send a ha-ha to a joke that wasn't even funny? Classic crush move. And let's not ignore those behind-the-scenes photos where Blake and Justin are a little too comfortable for two people supposedly at odds. Some insiders claim Blake might have caught feelings, but when the vibes weren't reciprocated, things turned icy and litigious. Imagine getting friend-zoned and responding with a lawsuit. Yikes. Meanwhile, Justin's side isn't saying a word, which honestly makes it even juicier. Are they hiding something, or just letting Blake spiral? Either way, fans are grabbing their popcorn, and the internet is working overtime connecting dots that may or may not exist. Hollywood loves a good scandal, but a secret on-set romance gone wrong? That's the stuff blockbusters are made of. So, what now? Blake's probably binge-watching legal dramas for inspiration while Justin's team is somewhere popping champagne. But here's the thing. This legal roller coaster isn't slowing down anytime soon. Justin's lawyer has been hinting that more evidence could be coming. Yep, as if things weren't chaotic enough. We're talking texts, footage, maybe even an old MySpace message. Who knows? Meanwhile, Blake's PR team is reportedly holding emergency meetings, probably yelling, "Somebody call Olivia Pope," and Hollywood? Oh, they're just watching with popcorn in hand, waiting for the next plot twist. Maybe Ryan Reynolds will finally break his silence with a snarky gif. Maybe Taylor Swift will drop a breakup song about it. Honestly, at this point, anything's possible. But here's the real question. Will Blake fight back, or is this checkmate? Stay tuned, because this story is juicier than a TMZ headline on a Monday morning. So here we are, folks. Blake Lively is in a PR nightmare, Justin Baldoni is sitting back like he's the king of receipts, and Hollywood is watching like it's the season finale of their favorite show. The stakes? Higher than Blake's cheekbones at a red carpet event. Will Blake pull off a miracle comeback? Or is she about to become Hollywood's latest cautionary tale? Honestly, it's giving to be continued. But one thing's for sure, this drama is far from over. So grab your popcorn, refresh your feed, and stay tuned. Because if you thought this was messy, oh honey, the next episode might just break the internet. Oh, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more piping hot updates. Trust me, you do not want to miss what happens next. Until then, stay tuned, stay safe, and stay informed only on Tea Time with Tina.